Assalamu alaikum students, my name is Afnan Arshad and I am your English teacher. From now on I will be conducting your English classes and hope you guys are doing well and are in good health. So let's start today's topic, today's story. Today the unit number is 1 and the story name is Nicobobinus. The story is about the most extraordinary child who ever stuck his tongue out at the Prime Minister. His name was Nicobobinus. One day his friend Rosie said to Nicobobinus, "Let's pull up every single weed on your doorstep," but Nicobobinus denied it. Then Rosie said to Nicobobinus, "Let's discover the land of dragons." Rosie has wild ideas, that is why nobody likes her. Once both the friends set off through the early morning town. When they got to end of the narrow street, they met a night watchman who rather asked them that, "Where are you two going at this hour?" Then both of them replied that, "We are going to discover the land of dragons." While discovering the land of dragons, while they were on their journey, on their way to discovering the land of dragon, they lost their supplies for road. The supplies for road, what is supplies for road? It is the food that they have taken with them so that they can have food during their journey. But unfortunately they lost their food, and accidentally Nicobobinus fell into a garden. When he was trying to pick the fruits from a nearby garden, there was an apple tree and they decided to just pick the apples to eat. As he fell down to the tree, the owner of the garden saw Nicobobinus and grabs him. And while all this was happening, Rosie was standing beside the wall outside the garden in the street. The Nicobobinus ran as fast as he could across the lawn, down the path round a hedge, into a little shed, and bolted the door. He saw that the man was coming behind him. Nicobobinus said to himself that all this problem is just because of Rosie, because of this panic and because of this mess that all he was facing. He said to him that, keeping Rosie in his mind, that this is all just because of Rosie, because this was only her idea to discover the land of dragons. He went into a room that was muddy. In the meanwhile, the man reached over there outside the room and started knocking at the door and was asking Nicobobinus to just open the door, as he could not escape him. So but Nicobobinus could not hear him. The room was weird, and suddenly the man entered the room, thrashing the door, while Nicobobinus had fled away into a pitch black deeper ground. Then after that the man came there into that deeper pitch black ground and found the Nicobobinus over there and said him that, "I shall beat every bone in your body until it is black." But suddenly the man fell down on the ground and fainted. Nicobobinus couldn't see that what happened to that man, and he got more panic, and Nicobobinus was worried due to this, and he decided not to discover the land of dragons, not to pursue this idea of his friend, and he came out struggling through the dark narrow space he could see around him. So student, this was a kind of brief introduction or brief story. You can further read the story from your book. It is mentioned on the page number 6 to page number 10, and I'm going to send the further work regarding this unit in the group as well. You can find it attached with the video, and if you have any problem you can ask me. You can come to the school individually, or you can take help from me as well. So thank you so much student, this was the lesson for today. So I hope you will you have understood it, and you will do your work in your best manner. Thank you so much, take care.